Greetings and salutations, and welcome to this website, wholeheartpath.com. When the pain of staying where you are becomes greater than the fear of moving forward, the whole heart path awaits you. My name is Dinndayal, and I'd like to take you on a journey. And the journey is to the innermost regions of yourself. Teaching for 40 years, you begin to see what works for people and what don't. What I'd like to share with you today is the method called silence. Silence. If you really, really want to know how your mind really is and how it has its own agenda, we have read many different things and heard people say, well, the mind, is not really, it's different, in my mind, I felt like I had to do it because, I was so compelled to do it, and that, I just couldn't help it, and, it's like this, for example. I'm giving you an example. Have you ever did something that you know that it wasn't be a good idea to do, but because you're so compelled by what we call the primal instinctual nature of that particular desire, which is stimulated by sight, taste, smell, or whatever, that it overruled the sense of common sense. And when you did it, you sort of like you really was just kind of pissed off because it really it it's like, wow, I should have had more control. A lot of times the senses are more stronger than common sense. And a lot of times people don't believe the connection that the mind has its own self perpetuating type of connection. And one of the ways to find it out is using silence. Now, this is how it works. Take 3 days if you can. Be nice to have it longer, but 3 days is long enough. And go into what we call 3 days of isolation. You eat, you sleep, you go to the bathroom, you do everything you need to do at that point. But here's the thing, and this is the clincher that most people really is like, wow. You don't speak, you don't write anything, you don't read anything. And some of you may say, oh, okay, what do? Well, here's the thing. You focus on your breathing, and you focus on a word, or some use the term mantra. The term mantra means tool of the mind. You focus on a word that you inhale and exhale, and you focus on your breathing, keeping the breath calm while you're doing movement or stretching or whatever you want to do. But you do not read, you do not write, you do not talk for 3 days. Now, some of you may not be able to do that because the mind will get really, really crazy with you. And what you may want to do is start off with 1 day. Ideally, if you can do 3 days, that'll be very good. What you will discover in the process of doing the silence, you will discover some very interesting patterns of the mind and how it overrides your intention, and how the mind sometimes is like a 2-year-old that wants its way. Now, some of you, if you don't believe what I'm saying, I want you to put it to the test, what I'm talking about. Do the silence and you'll see what I'm saying. It's a powerful tool. But it really requires a tremendous amount of self-discipline. But the benefit of it is it puts you a step ahead over the average human being. And you begin to realize certain things that really is not productive for you to do. So as always, put it to the test. Be true to yourself. For the whole heart path awaits you. For you gotta have heart. wholeheartpath.com. Be peace, be blessed. Thank you.